I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. If you wasn't there, you wasn't there. Yeah. In the early 2000s. Yeah, 2000 to be exact. This is 26 years ago, y'all. When G Unit and Murda Inc. was going through it, a lot of y'all wasn't around. I gotta keep it 100. If you're 26 to 35 right now, you didn't understand what was going on. Black Child speaks out. Yeah, I said that right. Black Child. A lot of y'all don't know who Black Child is, right? Because Black Child is the guy that actually stabbed 50 Cent in the back during a brawl. A lot of people don't know that. That's why you got Harlem Legend to break down the news. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem Legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem Legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem Legend, no cap. Harlem Legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. It's a lot going on in these wicked streets, y'all, because if you wasn't there, you just wasn't there. You missed it. Because in 2000, yeah, in the early 2000s, when Murda Inc. was beefing with, I gotta say it, yeah, Murda Inc. was beefing with G Unit. Things got a little bit more physical. Yeah, it wasn't this plane ride that we're seeing now with Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, and Ja Rule. No, there wasn't no words being spewed. These guys were really getting it in, and there was one guy in particular that went by the name of Black Child. You heard? Shout out to Cadillac Ty. You heard? Yeah, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. But he was like the Tony Yayo to Murda Inc. I gotta call it what it is. He was like the Tony Yayo to, hey, it is what it is. And a lot of things that propelled him to stardom, to fame at that time is because he was putting hands on people. I gotta call it what it is, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know, in March 2000, Black Child, a rapper signed to Murda Inc., stabbed 50 Cent in the back during a physical altercation at the Hit Factory recording studio in New York City. Yeah, see, a lot of y'all wasn't there. During a brawl between Murda Inc. and G Unit camps, Black Child used a knife to stab 50 Cent, resulting in injury that required 3 to 4 stitches. Legal outcome, Black Child and Ja Rule were both arrested following the incident. Black Child eventually admitted to the stabbing on record, claiming he acted in self-defense. Then they started releasing the diss tracks, y'all. Black Child continued the feud through music, releasing tracks like The Real Wingster and There's a Snitch in the Club, which directly attacked 50 Cent credibility and detailed violent intent. G Unit's response, 50 Cent and G Unit retaliated with numerous diss tracks, most notable, I Smelt, Is That You, Irv? Is That You, Ja? Is That You, Black? Remember that? Where 50 Cent called out Black Child and Ja Rule and Irv Gotti by name. I gotta be real, y'all. Things were real in the early 2000s. Shit was really happening. Yeah, there wasn't no talking. There wasn't no getting on a flight and we really got static and beef. Yeah, it wasn't going to go down like that. Well, Black Child speaks on the situation. Shout out to Cam Capone. Make sure y'all go over and subscribe to Cam Capone on YouTube. He speaks about the situation and he feels like this is the biggest narrative that's being painted because we all seen. Yeah, we all seen them promoting it. Yeah, they was promoting it, dog. It helped propel their podcast. Yeah, the new Rap Report. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the Rap Report, the real Rap Report, with Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo. Pay attention to what Black Child, one of the most loyalest dudes to Murda Inc., had to say about this situation, y'all.
Biggest false narrative recently right now is what's going on, what happened with Yayo and Delta Airline. You know what I mean? That was a big false narrative. As you see, Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, trolling my guy. Like, oh, they knew he, as they exposed themselves, they knew he was coming on the plane prior. So that's why they had their phones ready. They wasn't really ready to pop. But then, you know, they put out the first little video. It looks like they ran Ja off the plane. Then TMZ the next day dropped the video and you see Ja ready to get it popping. And you see that the airline have Ja removed from the flight. And it wasn't them. So it's just a lot of games being played. And I notice it's a troll thing.
See, y'all got to understand, Black Child is from the old school. You heard? He's probably, because he doesn't do many interviews. He's been interviewed before, but he doesn't do many interviews. So at the end of the day, he's not really into the new age or what's going on. He's just figuring it out. You heard? Yeah. I got to be real. The hitters from back in the days are just figuring it out. He also gets into how Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo really didn't want no smoke. Pay attention.
Beef and you see someone face to face, it's like, yo, what's up? What we doing? Is it drama? Is it beef where we got to get violent? Is it going to be an altercation? Or if not? So that he addressed it, yo, what's up? They really ain't want no smoke. They pull out their phone and start trolling. They knew he was coming. They trying to create a viral moment. Now they got their podcast popping and they thanking Ja. Oh, thank you, Ja. Every day you see Tony Yayo thanking my, you know what I mean? Bigging him up over them trolling and just capitalizing. So I realized it's an internet game. So yeah, y'all want to play games? We're going to play the games. Let's talk about it. Yeah, they cut the camera off when he stood up and threw the pillow at Tony Yayo and knocked his hat off, right? And then he's like, yo, let's get it shaking. They ain't really want no smoke. See, the thing is this, right? When it's drama and it's beef, it don't care who's there, where you at. If it's going down, it's going down. You know what I mean? So them saying, oh, we was on a plane. Yeah, y'all ain't really want no smoke. So why is y'all playing these games in the first place?
As you can see, Black Child is saying when it's going down, it's going down. They didn't want no smoke in the first place. Do y'all agree? I'm just saying, y'all, because back in the days in 2000s, dudes would have been stabbed up, drugged off the plane. I'm just calling it what it is. And Black Child takes on those kind of morals and principles, I guess. I'm just saying, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. A lot of these guys got older, and I don't know if they on that same plane. Yo, look, the internet has taken over. Did Yayo and Uncle Murda do this just to, forward what they got going on? He also speaks on Uncle Murda. You heard? Because he says, Uncle Murda, you just got over there. You don't got nothing to do with what's going on. I'm just being real, y'all. This is what Black Child is saying. He's saying Uncle Murda has nothing to do with this. How are you even involved? Pay attention to what Black Child says about Uncle Murda inserting himself into the G-Unit Murda Inc. situation. Pay attention.
You know what I mean? Uncle Murda, he just got down with G-Unit. His loyalty to 50, because how it is with 50, right? Once you with him, you want to display the ultimate loyalty. It's like selling their soul for houses and cars and shit, because you don't got no smoke with. So you getting involved with shit that don't got nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what happened. Josh stood up, threw the pillow, hit Tony Yayo in the head with the pillow. You know what I mean? They turned their cameras off there and you don't see that footage. And then another passenger just happened to turn their camera on and catch it from another angle.
Let me ask y'all, did Uncle Murda get involved in something that he has nothing to do with? Or is that just protocol? Let's call it what it is, y'all. Is that protocol? Because at the end of the day, if you want to fly somewhere and you sign to G Unit, and we know all the beef that G Unit comes with, do you even sign that contract in the first place? Yo, look, y'all got to really ask yourselves this. I don't fault Uncle Murda for what he did. Because at the end of the day, when you signed your name on that contract, you know what you signed up to be with G Unit for. Hey, it is what it is. We understand that 50 Cent has a lot of beef with different artists, with different people in the streets, even old beef from back in the days. A lot of guys might have canes today. But if you was around, the reason why Black Child's story is so important, because if you guys was around, he was the guy that stabbed 50 Cent for Murda Inc. Yeah, he was putting in the work. So at the end of the day, is his word valid enough? I'm just saying, y'all. He also says, last but not least, he says, it's all fun and games. It's all internet games until somebody get hurt. Pay attention to what Black Child says here, y'all.
Back to the wall at all times. That's rule to a gangster. So you don't want nobody sitting behind you, especially just playing little kid games, want to kick your seat and push your seat. These little kids playing games, man. This is how people get hurt and try to antagonize people. 50 is a billionaire, right? What the is you worrying about what we doing? You still got running around 20 years later, still playing games, these internet games, trying to get viral. You know what I mean? This shit is funny to me. You know what I mean? But it's not at the same time. It's funny until somebody get hurt. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I gotta ask y'all, would things have been different for Ja Rule on this plane ride if he had Black Child with him? See, I see Ja Rule has separated himself from a lot of these guys when it comes to traveling the world and doing whatever he's doing. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. We know he passed away. Chris Gotti is doing his own thing. He's an older head now. At the end of the day, would things have went a little different? I'm just asking y'all, man, because Black Child back in them days, oh, he was looking to draw blood. Hey, I gotta call it what it is, y'all. Him calling out Uncle Murda, is that valid? Because the same way he was to Murda Inc., or he is to Murda Inc., why Ja Rule can't, why Uncle Murda is not perceived the same way? At the end of the day, we know it's not Uncle Murda's beef, but when he put his name on that contract, he knew what could come with that. So at the end of the day, that's why I'm not mad at the situation. You heard? Was Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda just clout chasing for their show? I'm just saying, what was this? But we know we had one real one, Black Child. You heard? Murda Inc.'s finest. A dude that was outside putting hands on shit if he felt like something was wrong. Let's call it what it is, y'all. He put hands on shit. He was nobody to play with. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation as far as the Delta ride, and does Black Child even have a say-so in all of this? You heard? Because he was there from the beginning. Is his word valid? Can he speak like this? Because he actually touched 50 Cent according to paperwork. Yeah. He's the one in 2000 that stabbed 50 Cent. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel. I mean, is it all fun and games until somebody gets hurt? I don't know where this is going, but it seems like Black Child has something to say now. And should his word be respected as a dude that was putting in the work? Hey, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Salute.
Back to the wall at all times. That's rule to a gangster. So you don't want nobody sitting behind you, especially just playing little kid games, want to kick your seat and push your seat. These little kids playing games, man. This is how people get hurt and try to antagonize people. 50 is a billionaire, right? What the is you worrying about what we doing? You still got running around 20 years later, still playing games, these internet games trying to get viral. You know what I mean? This shit is funny to me. You know what I mean? But it's not at the same time. It's funny until somebody get hurt.